Hello and welcome to the Natural Way of Life energy update for February and March 2023. So, for many of you, I haven't done an energy update for a little while, but I naturally go with this flow, and when I feel that information channeling through me that I need to share with you guys, that's when I do my videos. So I wanted to share with you because there is a lot coming up, and I just thought there's so much going on energetically. We need to get this into perspective, and it always helps us when we have that knowledge. So it reassures us that when we're going through that time and that month and that energy, that we're aware of what's going on. It helps us navigate our energy more easily through the month. So currently, as I'm recording this, it is Tuesday the 14th of Feb. So if you're listening to this at a later date, obviously the March information will be more specific, but I always believe there's messages that if you've clicked on the video that you are here to receive. So coming up on the 19th, on the 20th, depending on where you are in the world, we have the new moon, February new moon. So again, perfect time to look at planting your seeds, looking at, what you want to bring into your life, where you see your life, and visualizing that. It's also a universal 9 month this month. So that 9 energy is about, letting go, conclusions, endings. What do you really need to let go of and release from your life so you can move on in a more positive direction for your highest good? Because next month, March, is a universal 1 month. And that is a big time energetically and astrologically. And March is actually the beginning of the new year. I know we've been kind of taught to think, it's January as we go into the 2023, but actually energetically, that universal 1 month is March. And that energy brings a time of initiating action. It's seed planting. Okay, this is the time for you to set your new beginnings, new starts, a period of yourself, being accountable and responsible. It's about being that leader or the breadwinner. It can also bring it to the horizon, issues of identity, your self-worth, quite a lot of male energy, because it's actually that yang energy is the one. It's about moving ahead, moving forward, moving in that new direction. And you might even find yourself on solo excursions or tests of courage and standing alone against all people and all odds. So it's quite an intense energy, but ones make things happen. So if you are a life path 1 or have strong 1 numerology, then that will be a month for you. You may feel that more intensely, or you might feel more busier or more energies that month for yourself. So it's quite a powerful time. In March, around the 7th, we have a full moon then again, which is that time to release. And then new moon and the equinox fall on around the 22nd, depending on where you are in the world. And again, huge, powerful energy portal to tap into, because it's that 1 month, because it's all about new starts and new beginnings and making things happen. That new moon and equinox will be even more powerful for you to tap into. So I always say, whatever it is you're wanting to bring into your life or about the life you want to live, tap into that, write down your intentions, write down what it is, create a vision board, visualize that every day, tap into your feelings. How does it feel? How does it look for you? That's how you're going to manifest and bring things in the right way for your life, for your highest good, because you have to, believe you're worthy of it. Now, I pulled 3 messages, which you'll see on the video or the picture. Now, I asked my spirit team for a highest good, what messages did I need to share with you all? And the messages that came out. So the first one was number 34, and that's the spirit weaver. Now that holds strong spiritual energy with the number 7. 3 + 4 reduces to 7. 7 is that spiritual energy, that intuition, that psychic energy, and we're in a universal 7 year. So with this message it brings, and this is one of my decks I've just got recently, it's the Earthcraft Oracle deck by Juliet, Diaz and Lorraine Anderson. Artwork by Daniele Boodoo Fortune, if I've said that correct. I hope I have. But yeah, beautiful deck that I got there. I love the artwork on them. That's what drew me to them. Because they were earth focused, and I'm all about the natural life. So this year and this month and these messages that are all coming up, like, they're also in tune. So this is bringing you to focus on connection to the divine, your crown chakra, trusting in spirit, your enhanced psychic abilities and connections during this time. And this is your reminder that we're all born with magic and our own unique gifts. Every single person walking this earth, we all have the power to manifest the life of our dreams. And this card is a gentle reminder of your power and to encourage your strength and optimism that you're capable of obtaining any life you choose. We all have divine free will. And if you are seeking wealth, love, or healing, know that all this and more is within your reach. And the first step to manifesting a fulfilling life is believing that you actually can. That's one of the tips I always teach, is to manifest. You actually have to believe you can have that and it is yours. And if you seek the good will seek you in return. But if you only focus on the bad, then that's what you'll find. And that's the law of attraction. But it's also your mindset and remembering our power. If we only focus on the negative, we can actually manifest things into our life that weren't actually meant for us. But because all our energy, has gone on to that, where our thoughts go, our energy flows. If that's all bad and negative, that's what you're going to attract in. But if you're focusing on the good things you want to manifest, you'll bring that in equally too. So it's your mindset, focus on that. Choose how you perceive the world and what's happening in your personal life, and weave together the best parts of yourself and watch as you attract even more and beauty and abundance into your life. So that's a really important message with that card. Now, the second message that came out is number 3, balance. And this reminds us of light and dark, sun and moon, earth and sky. The earth is always in balance. Opposites work together towards the same goal, ebbing and flowing in a way that supports the well-being of our world. In the same way, the higher self and the ego are balancing forces in the soul's ecosystem. Their methods may be different, but they're always seeking to bring you harmony and happiness. And you are being guided to bring the higher self and your ego into balance. So imagine your higher self as the dawn, radiating sunlight and renewed energy. It supports life and allows you to see your path clearly. The ego is the sunset, shifting you into night and creating obstacles for you to overcome as it helps you build resilience. So be mindful of your energy at this time and consider where you need to be softer or where you might need to take more action. So it's about getting that right balance. If you're feeling a lack of direction, then your spirit is in need of more attention. And that's really important to note, that whenever in life we feel that we don't know where we're going, we don't know what to do, we feel stuck or lost, that's your spirit calling you to come back inwards to give it that attention it needs. And if you're finding it challenging to take action or to overcome challenges, you may be in need of better planning and practical thinking. So that's your reminder to tune in to your balance. And with that, again, I just want to make note of balance of all things. So as we notice that, the world is changing around us, many of us have been called to ascend. We're on our ascension journeys, like wanting the best for ourselves. Like our eyes have been open to the world, to the truth, to what it really is. And when we find out all these things and we're enlightened and we're on this spiritual awakening, it can really take us over. So again, it ties into having that balance. And I always say it's so important to remember that, yes, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. However, we need to be present and balanced within our human body to navigate ourselves best here on earth and use the physical human body the best we can while we're here. For that, obviously, it's for people like myself that are very spiritually connected and very visual and always in our mind. Sometimes we're not always so present in our body, and it is a challenge, trust me, guys. But stay grounded, stay focused, connect to your physical senses as well, and keep that balance between your spiritual connection, your open crown chakra, but also on your root chakra, making sure you're rooted and grounded as well. And therefore, then you will get the best out of both experiences. And the last message that came up, I like to do things in threes. I don't know, I just have a thing for threes. If 3 messages come out, that's what you guys are getting. Now, this one was abundance, and I love the artwork on this card. Beautiful, stunning colors. I love the use of the colors. Now, abundance, that actually equals, I know the card is a 1, which actually ties into that March energy, that 1, that new beginnings, that 1, yourself, focusing on self, moving forward, planting your seeds. Quite literally, you might even want to get out in the garden and start planting seeds as well for the summer months. Abundance in numerology actually equals an 11 vibration, that master number 11 vibration. So that's so inspiring, that psychic energy, that connecting to source, and it all ties in with the messages I'm giving you. So with that 1 energy here in abundance, it's that state of being and allowing yourself, you know, it's easy for us to choose to become sometimes a victim of chance, or can you embrace the spirit of abundance through your expectation of always having enough? So this is, again, self-reflection. You know, do you have a sense of overflowing? Are you feeling gratitude for everything that is in your life? And do you give thanks for the little things as easily as the huge wins? So it's that take a step back for a moment and think. And even when we're in a lower state, sometimes reminding ourselves, write a list down of everything you have, even if it's, okay, I woke up today, I give thanks for that. Okay, I can see the sun, I can see the blue sky, I give thanks for that. I managed to eat and drink today, I give thanks for that. You know, no matter how simple they are, but it doesn't always have to be a huge win for us to show gratitude. And the word abundance often brings to mind financial wealth, but abundance can be expressed in all areas of your life. And this card guides you to feel abundance in whatever ways you can. And this feeling of abundance will call more abundance to you in return. If it's love you seek, feeling an abundance of joy can draw love closer to you. As you raise your vibration, you'll attract what you're looking to manifest more easily. If you seek money, an abundance of hope can be your ticket to wealth and material success. But do not live in fear of not having enough, and be grateful for the richness that is already present in your life, and watch how much more abundance flows to you. And that ties back to that first card of the 34, which was about your magic, your power, your manifestation, which ties in again. I love how Spirit delivers these messages and they all flow and connect so perfectly to March and that 1 energy and that new beginnings and setting intentions. And, you know, how do you want this year ahead to look for you? And it's believing you can, no matter what is going on around us externally. We can't always control those factors, which, like, for me, someone who's so emotionally sensitive, it's so triggering. But I have to remind myself, right, what can I control? What can I focus my energy on? Because the low vibrational stuff that's purposely put out there to keep us at a lower vibration, I'm like, okay, I'm aware of it, but let's not let it consume me and fall into that trap. And I also want to give you guys that message of those of you that are on your spiritual journeys, your awakenings, you know, the star seeds, the indigo children, the crystal children, if you refer to those things and you've heard of those sayings, you know, all of us are souls that are here and we're awakening at this time on earth. It's a reminder for you that there is so much low vibrational things out there that are designed to keep us from not reaching our highest potential, not realizing our power, not realizing that there is so much more to our existence. Tap into activities that are higher vibrational for you. Look at how you spend your time and your energy every day, and look at things that will shift you into a higher vibrational state. Something as simple as dancing. I know it sounds crazy, but the more you dance, that is actually raising your vibration, and the energy within your body starts shifting and moving. So when energy feels stagnant, even by simply dancing or moving your hips, putting on some music you enjoy that's of a higher frequency, instantly, you know, your energy can shift and change, and you're moving out stuck and stagnant energy. Look at things like receiving energy healing treatments, joining maybe groups for your spiritual development, or things like that that are going to help and nourish you on a spiritual level, because in this 7 year, that's what it's about: growth, knowledge, your psychic abilities, learning how to use them in a way that's for your highest good. And I look forward to being able to help more of you on your journeys with your energy healing. And I will be putting together some groups at some point soon as well to help like-minded people on their journeys. And also go back to basics, looking at what you're consuming, because for so many of us, you're going to have to start changing your diets and what we're consuming to be able to match the energies that are changing on Earth. You know, you need to be drinking water as pure as possible, ideally filtered or spring waters without the high amounts of chemicals. Look where you can at eating fresher, more organic foods, and foods that, you know, are made in the right kind of ways that aren't so harmful. You know, even like if we look at eating meat, like I do eat meat. Some people do, some people don't. I know it's personal choice, but there is a higher level of consciousness that's actually like, if that animal is killed and it's not in a good state, or, you know, there's a lot of fear in that animal at the time and adrenaline, and it's killed in that way, then we're actually then consuming that fear and adrenaline into our energy field. So sometimes it might be looking at ways of eating more organically, or whether animals have been looked after and cared for in a better way, or blessing your food before you eat it, you know, to kind of transmute some of that energy, because our energy fields are so precious. Again, like with organic foods, cutting out things with the GMOs in as well, because we don't know how those things are going to affect, you know, our DNA for ourselves now and then for the future generations. Like, there's so many changes for us to make, which I will tune into more on a separate video. But just be mindful, what are we consuming? Because if we're consuming chemicals or foods that aren't are made of all kind of crazy ingredients, if we put it like that, that goes into our gut. Our gut is full of parasites, and, you know, then it's your gut. You know, what do we say? Your gut instinct. It's trusting your gut and your intuition. And if that's blocked with all kind of crazy chemicals and foods, it's going to be so much harder for you to trust your gut instinct. So it's about having that higher consciousness of awareness of what we're actually consuming in and making changes. And I think March will be a really good month to step into that. And I think a lot of us are going to feel that shift and that energy change, and that we will want to learn more and make changes to live a better, healthier and happier lifestyle. And that ties into then being able to trust ourselves more, use our powers and our connections, which is ultimately what the greater world, or the system, should we call it, doesn't want us to be able to do. So it's about finding ways that you can live more sustainably and happily and healthier. So guys, I hope this messages have been helpful. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and share with me how this energy is feeling for you guys. I will come on and do more videos as and when I can. But use these powerful energy portals to the best way that you can. And I wish you all the success with your manifesting and this month coming up. Thank you so much, guys. Lots of love.